Mr. J here with a really important tutorial as we start our year in terms of how to capture your homework and put it in your mathematics folder. There will be a learning curve here, a bit of a challenge, but I like to start the year with a challenge, and I'm sure we will get there pretty quickly. If you ever need help, come to see me at Help and Work or before school, or just be in touch and communicate with me. So this is about scanning things in. I consider it a silver lining from our COVID experience over the last year and a half in terms of how we can digitize your homework and put it in one central place for an archive that I can share with parents or maybe your next school or with you so that we can keep track of papers. Papers can get kind of overwhelming at times. So I think this is a really good workflow. So let me help you with this in about 2 to 3 minutes. Now, I'm trusting that most of you, the majority, not all, but the majority will have some type of smart device. Any smart device, any smartphone. I'm using an iPhone right now. If you have some other device, I'm happy to work with you to get there too. And we are going to add an app, if you don't have it already, that's called Google Drive. I have it up here in the top corner, a prominent spot since I use it so often. So I'm going to go into Google Drive, and it will have a lot of folders here. Let me see if I can focus that a little bit here. Will that focus? Oh, there's my focus button. Okay, so you can see I have a bunch of folders here. Not that you need to see that just yet. And then what I'm going to show you is some papers that I want to scan in. So here are some papers. All right, what I'm going to do, so I want to make sure I have the Google Drive and that I'm locked in. Focus again. Under my Pheasant address. You'll have to do that once, and then it should remember it. And then you'll be in your Google Drive. Okay, so that's all we need to do with Google Drive is to add that app and make sure you're logged in. Then we're going to go to something called Notes. That's built into all iPhones. I'll go back to like a home page here. And I have different notes that I've done here. But down in the bottom right, it says New Note. You'll click on that. You'll click on the camera, and you're going to scan documents. It's very important that we scan because that allows us to do multiple pages, and it puts it in a PDF format. And that's a format allows me to grade things. And so now what I'm going to do, it says position, document, and view, which you can't quite see here as I do this, but I'm going to pull my phone up until it sees the whole page. And I will click the button. No, you can see all of that, but that's what happens there. It finds the page on its own, takes a really nice picture of it, and it allows me to keep the scan and then add another. It says ready for next scan. I'm going to do a second page. I'm going to pull my phone up until it captures the entire page. Press the button, and you'll see that it captured the entire page. Keep scan. See how it makes it really clear? And then I'll go to a third page. So I'm going to put my phone right over it. I'm going to raise it up until it sees the whole page. Press the button. And you know what? That one didn't really capture what I wanted. So I can drag the corners. I'm glad that didn't work that well, right? And then I can drag this corner because you really want to make sure that it's clear, that I can see your work clearly and that it's taken a good capture of it. And let's see, did I find those corners pretty well? That looks better, and I can say keep scan. So now I've done 3 pages. It says 3 in the corner there, save 3. I'm going to click save 3. Those are my 3 pages all in one document. I want to rename it now, so I'm going to click on it. And up top, it's red what the document's about, but I don't like that name. I'm going to click on there and say this is going to be homework. I abbreviate HWK, and we'll call this 1A. We will get used to this naming system, but you won't get credit for your homeworks unless it's in your mathematics folder and that it's named properly. So there, hit save on that. And you can see it's been renamed at the top. You're going to get used to this workflow. It really doesn't take very long. So now it's still on your phone, and we want to get it into your mathematics folder. That's where we're going to hit this up arrow. You're going to look for Drive. Drive should be there. If it's not there, you might need to go to More and make sure it's one of your favorites. You can edit that there. and add it or subtract it. So you might want to add Google Drive there. Oh, excuse me for a sec. All right, so I know that it's there, Drive. I'm going to click Drive, and I'm going to select the folder down at the bottom here. See, select folder, and My Drive, and then Mathematics. Or I don't have a Mathematics folder, but I'll put it in my scanned folder. And it says Save Here. And then you got to make sure you click Upload. And then you're done. Then you're done. Your homework is submitted. Okay? So I hope that makes some sense to you. It's going to seem daunting at first, but we'll work on it in class and we will get there. But I hope you find this video helpful. Please refer to it. It's going to be part of your first homework assignment, and we'll also spend some time in class, like I said. Talk to you soon. Thanks.